Hello children. Today also I am continuing the topic politics of plant development. Today I will discuss about the objectives of development. Now what are the main objectives of development and what was the main objectives of development after the independence of India? The main objectives were: first, reduction in poverty. Then improvement in the health. Next, food, shelter, better standard of living, social changes, and infrastructural development. Now let's know children, what were the main objectives of the development? Main objectives were reduction in poverty, then health, improvement in the health of the people, shelter for the people, better standard of living, and then the social changes and the infrastructural changes. Now children, let's know what were the rights and what were the lefts. Actually these were two ideologies. There are some political parties and some groups which say that they are the rightists and some say they are the leftists. Now let's know what are the difference between these two ideologies. First is leftist or left. The political parties or the group of people which say that they are leftist means they are especially concerned with the poor people or downtrodden people. Whatever the policies they have to make or they favor only those policies which are for the poor or downtrodden people. And the others are rightists. Rightists, according to this ideology, they refer to the development policies which are especially related with the capitalism. As I told you that capitalism means that all the development will be dependent upon the private ownerships or private entrepreneurs or privatization. They especially give force only for the private ownership, and they don't allow the government to take over the industries, and they certainly prefer only the privatization. This is, as we know that it was not possible for India to adopt any one ideology. That's why Indian government thought that the development could not be left only the responsibility of the government, and it could not be left on the privatization or private entrepreneurs also. So there was a need that some mid path should be adopted, and for that purpose government started to think. Now let's know first what is planning. Planning is to have systemized system or the use of resources whatever the country is having in a systematic way. And it means planning is the systematic utilization of the resources whatever the country is having. Now let's know why the government has adopted the mid path. As we know that there was a Great Depression in Europe, and during the period of 1945 and 1989 there was a period of Cold War in the world also, and the result was that planning for economic development, that is planning for economic development got popularity. So the other countries of the world, they started to like this economic development, and that's why it got the popularity in the world. In the second way, we can see that there was a policy of socialism in USSR and we also find that after the Second World War, when Germany and Japan were defeated, there was a big need for the economic development in their own countries. So the plan development was the system in which the countries can regain their economic condition, and that's why it got the popularity in the world. And the USSR also were just in the favor of economic development, and the result was that during the period of 1940 to 1950, the planned economy got preference in the world politics. For this purpose, Indian government started to think for the establishment of planning commission. But planning commission was not a sudden establishment. It took a long time, and there was a step by step. Some organizations were established. After that, planning commission was set up. As we have discussed that the planned economy was approved, and it was preferred by many nations. So before independence also, there was a need, and there was ideas for the planned economy, and for that purpose there was an organization like planned economy, which was established in 1930, and then again there was an establishment of National Planning Commission, which was established in 1938. What was the next one? As I told you that Planning Commission was not a sudden invention, but it was established, and before that so many other organizations were established, and it means step by step काम हुआ, and then जो है Planning Commission was established. And then in 1938 National Planning Commission was set up, and in the leadership of the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and then again there was a Bombay Plan in 1944. Bombay Plan में क्या हुआ कि many industries were there, and they thought that it's not like this that only private ownership should be there, only open economy or open market should be there. They wanted that there should be interference of the government also, there should be the role of government also, and government should also take over some industries like heavy industries, and it should also make some rules and regulations and laws in the field of industrialization and privatization. That's why some industries, they joined together, they worked together, and then they set up a organization. The name was that Bombay Plan, and it was done in 1944, that is before the independence of our nation. And then there was another plan that was by M.N. Roy. It was People's Plan. And then there was another plan by Shriman Plan, by Shriman, that was Gandhian Plan. So it was now we can see that these were the plans and which were set up before the setting or organization of the Planning Commission. Planning Commission was set up in 1950 by simple resolution means simple अध्यादेश के द्वारा, simple resolution के द्वारा Planning Commission was set up in 1950 by the Indian government, that is by the government of India, and it was having a advisory role only, because whatever the recommendations the Planning Commissions we are giving, it was approved only when the cabinet is approving those recommendations. So it was having only advisory role, because whatever the recommendations planning commission gives, it is approved only when the government wants to accept it and wants to follow those recommendations or suggestions in their own policies. Only then it is accepted. That's why it was working till the 2014, but there was a need to replace it and to bring a effective commission, so that there could be bring a big change in the policies of the government. For that purpose, Narendra Modi has brought some changes. For this purpose, हमारे प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने इसका नाम चेंज कर दिया in 2015. Now it is known as Planning Commission Ayog. Planning Commission Ayog. And the purpose is under National Institution Transforming India. That is, the purpose is National Institution Transforming India. So in short, we can call it NITI, National Institution for Transforming India.